It's a cool Saturday night here in the Baltimore suburb of Middle River, and while the summer weather is starting to cool down, we're expecting two teams that have heated up in the UPSL to provide some serious entertainment. Bowleys Athletic looks to remain undefeated here at their home in Bowleys quarters, while BridgeSports Club makes the 21.5-mile trip from Laurel to provide a real challenge to our hosts. The two top clubs in the DMV North face off on a big night, 8.1 miles to the east of the crab cake capital of the world. Don't worry, I won't get too crabby here. Welcome to our coverage from Eastern Regional Park right here on DMV Sports Media, alongside my cameraman Dono Wallace. My name is Josh Sager. We are so happy to have you with us wherever you may be. Bowleys Athletic comes into this seventh match of the season with a perfect record. They are 6-0-0 and are coming off a 6-0 pounding of Rockville SC. BridgeSports Club comes into this one after a scoreless draw against Moco 1776, but they are on a 4-match unbeaten streak. They are 4-1-1, the one loss coming at the hands of Athletic United on September 2nd. Something to keep an eye on tonight are the goalkeepers, who will have to be at the top of their games, as these are two of the highest scoring clubs, not just in the DMV North, but in the UPSL as a whole. Well, captain consistency, Austin Hyde goes tonight for Bowleys Athletic. Only one goal given up in his last 3 matches. That came against Chiefs United 2 weeks ago here at this very park. Jake Boyle goes for Bridge, a man who has only given up 2 goals all season, with both goals coming back on September the 7th, also interestingly, to Chiefs United. He is currently on a 3-match shutout streak. With the goalkeepers in mind, let's see who else shall be on the field tonight, and we'll begin with Bowleys Athletic starting 9. Mark Concordia puts Hyde in between the sticks. The back line consists of Christopher Yoakum on the left, Tyler Reed on the right, with a center back pairing featuring Ryan Kreider and Stephen Copeland. The midfield trio is Victor Bravo, Alex Floyd, and Benjamin Horgan. Akil John is the right wing, Eric Wads is on the left, and Gregory Adams is the main attacker. For Bridge, coached by Mo Gay, the aforementioned Jake Boyle is the netminder once again, and he will have a back line in front of him consisting of Tongwa Aka, Alex Estrada, Huthman Orlesi, and Loic Natho. This team employs 5 midfielders tonight: Brandon Tanyi, Amar Armouk, Jaheim Jameson, Wilfried Tanay, and Leonard Dunor, and the lone striker tonight is Haji Let. It's going to be a fun one here tonight. These are the 2 top teams in the DMV North. Currently, Bridge has a 4-point lead, if my math is correct right now, on Bowleys has a 4-point lead on Bridge coming into tonight. So a win for BridgeSports Club here on the road to end that perfect season that Bowleys is having could be a massive twist into this conference, especially seeing as DC Hyper are no longer in the conference. So one of these 2 teams is looking to reclaim the throne. You've got an older club as BridgeSports Club looking to come back to relevance. Meanwhile, you've got Bowleys Athletic, a newly upstart team, looking to put a name for themselves here in the UPSL. Teams are just getting set to line up, and we are just getting the final festivities done here from Eastern Regional Park. Bridge has just broken out of its huddle, and we are going to now see the 2 teams line up. Should be a fun one indeed. 2 high-flying attacks that are certainly going to provide fireworks here just to the east of the Charm City. No, it's a little bit late, but thank you for sticking up with us here on DMV Sports Media. Just getting the final team huddles here before kickoff here at Eastern Regional Park. Glad to have you along with us. It's a bit of a chilly night here. This is definitely colder than what we've experienced here in the area for the last, I'd say, a good month or so, because September was an unseasonably warm month here in the state of Maryland as well as in the DMV as a whole. It has definitely started to cool down a bit. We are in the 60s here, what's going to be at kickoff. And as I say that, the temperature here is currently, it is 66 degrees right now. Wind gusts are up to 9 miles an hour here at Eastern Regional Park, and we are excited for this one. And it is going to get chilly, though, tonight as this game goes along. It looks like we will be getting Bowleys Athletic to kick things off for us. Just quickly, Bridge is going to do a quick team picture, and they are now going to line up in their formation. So we've got a 4-3-2-1 here for Bowleys Athletic. It's going to be, interestingly, a 4-5-1 here tonight for Bridge Sports Club. Glad to have you with us here on an absolutely crisp, or not crisp, but a clear night. It's going to get a little bit chippy, possibly, in terms of the weather. Maybe will we see that on the field tonight? We do not know. We are going to find out over the next 90 minutes. As the whistle blows and Gregory Adams kicks us off, away we go on another night of UPSL action. Glad to have you along with us. Josh Sager, Donna Wallace, glad to have you along for the ride. Bowleys Athletic will be going from right to left on your screen in the gray shirt, blue shorts. All red is Bridge Sports Club. And already immediately, Alhaji Let is going to try to create an attack, but he is spoiled there by Stephen Copeland. Going to be seeing a lot of, you're going to want to, both of these teams love to have possession here, and the last time I was here, which was 2 weeks ago, Bowleys Athletic played a Chiefs United team that made them feel really uncomfortable. You're going to want to see Bridge do the same thing, but it's not going to be as easy since Bridge you're going to want to see Bridge do the same thing here as Chiefs United did 2 weeks ago. Although, unlike Chiefs, Bridge is a team that really likes to have possession. Throw in here is taken, and it's going to go out for another throw in coming up here for Bowleys Athletic. Take this throw in looks like Tyler Reed from far away. Adams with a back heel. He's going to cross one Akil John, and Eric Wads had a chance there, but he only was able to hit it just so wide. Crossed by Christopher Yoakum, and he's going to have to go back to Stephen Copeland. Kreider. Going to launch one forward now. Here's Eric Wads, who's been having a really good season for Bowleys. Been the top goal scorer for this team in gray and blue. One thing you're going to notice here about Bowleys Athletic, very tall players. You expect a lot of aerial duels won tonight, and there's going to be a lot of physicality too. Bridge is a team that likes to play physical. So a throw in here taken by Tongwa Aka, former Maryland Bobcat, multiple former Maryland Bobcats on this team, a team that I got to work for in 2024. Got the goalkeeper Jake Boyle, Tongwa Aka, who just took that throw in. One of the midfielders tonight, Wilfried Tanay, and now a chance here on the turnover. Here's Alex Floyd coming in, and a nice slide tackle by Alex Estrada is able to keep one out, but not for long. It's regained there for Bowleys, and a foul called by our referee. That is a very nice sequence of play here for our home side. As taken down on the ball there was Benjamin Horgan. So it looks like Ryan Kreider is set to take the free kick here. If this was American football, this would be from the 29-yard line, maybe the 28. So that's about a good 38 yards. He's going to launch a laser into the box, but it's headed out. Header won there on the aerial duel. Kreider wins it back. And a nice through ball there by Victor Bravo is going to be let through. Here's Amar Narmouk, and he's going to launch one forward, intended for Alhaji Let, but it looked like Benjamin Horgan got in the way there. Guads with a one-touch, and that was not a good one there, as that ball is taken in by Jaheim Jamison, and now a chance in the box here, and it looks like a goal kick is called, much to the dismay of head coach Mo Gay. I think he wanted a penalty called there, and there was none given. From the look that I saw, at least also through my binoculars, I don't think that would have been a penalty anyways. I think that would have been a free kick if it was given, because it looked like it was just outside the box. But here is Jaheim Jamison, and he's going to find Alhaji Let, but the flag does come up here on the near side. Bridge has already started to come out of the gate firing. Let's see if they can start firing some shots here, though. But already, this has been a pretty testy match. Both teams have gotten into their opponent's attacking zones or defensive zones so far tonight. Here's Austin Hyde. He's gonna launch a goal kick over, and Akil John heads it away, and it's gonna not get to Gregory Adams because Jake Boyle is gonna be the one who gobbles it up first. Coming into tonight, Jake Boyle has a 3-match shutout streak. And has only given up 2 goals all season long. Both of those came at the hands of Chiefs United back in early September. Besides that, he has been death to all shots on target here in UPSL DMV North. Estrada surveying options. He's going to go back to his goalkeeper. Boyle looking for an avenue, and he's going to go out wide to Tongwa Aka. And the pass that was going to go for Leonard Dunor went out of bounds. Here's Eric Wads on the throw-in. Oh, a nice cutback by the youngster. 2 cutbacks, and now he's going to cross one. And that one, ooh, I wonder, did Boyle get a touch? No, it hit the upright of the American football goalpost. Getting another ball here. Estrada launching one forward. Good one touch by Tene. And Dunor had it go out of bounds, but it is going to be a throw in here for Bridge. Aka heaves one in, and that one is going to be kicked into the air by Alhaji Let, intended for Dunor. It's going to be another throw in here for Bridge SC. No wind tonight in the forecast, which I think is going to be a very nice relief for some of these players. And a chance by Narmouk is rocketed into the body of Victor Bravo. Not a great almost turnover there by Oralesi. Jamison, and he pushes down his defender, Tyler Reed. So a free kick coming up here for Bowleys Athletic. But yeah, not having wind in the forecast tonight is going to be a huge, huge benefit for both of these sides. Weather here is a bit chilly, but it's not windy. It is in the 60s, and we are expecting it to drop as the game goes on tonight. Here's Stephen Copeland. He's going to go back to Hyde. Out wide for Kreider. He might have overcooked that pass, but Kreider is able to get to it. He's going to send a through ball. Akil John tried to head it, but it's headed away there by Huthman Orlesi. As I was mentioning before, I worked with Maryland Bobcats last year, and Maryland and BridgeSports Club prior to this season had a really good relationship. They were more like brother-sister clubs. But now they are competing against each other. In DMV North, Maryland currently 6th in the table. Turnover here. Here's Gregory Adams. And a cross is going to be deflected. No, it's going to be, it's going to be a corner kick coming up here, our first set piece of the night. Akil John to take this for Bowleys. An out-swinging ball, and it's going to land in the chest of Bravo, and Guads could not foot it in. And it's going to go out of play now. And a throw in here coming up for Bridge. Guads. Not the best turnover there. Given away there by Notho, and a cross that's deflected, but it's going to go right into the hands of the former Limestone University keeper, Jake Boyle. They're going to call a violation. So there's a new rule that has been adopted in soccer, I think, that you can't hold the ball, or you have to get it out of the goal, out of the box in like 8 seconds. And from what I can tell, Jake Boyle, a goalkeeper who does not make many mistakes, at least in this conference, just made a serious mistake. And as a result, it's going to lead to a corner kick coming up here for Bowleys Athletic here on the near side. Getting set to take it over here on the near side, it's Christopher Yoakum. He's going to launch an in-swinging ball, and it's Boyle try to get to it, and unfortunately for him, he was not able to palm it, but it doesn't matter. It goes out of play for a goal kick. So as we get a new ball in, long one launched by Estrada, and it's going to find Copeland. Oh, big mistake. Narmook is able to take advantage, but he almost got absolutely knocked out by Horgan. And now a reset, Orlesi. Launching one through for Alhaji Let, and Austin Hyde got there too at first. Can't say that these two teams haven't gotten their chances. Now it's going to be a matter of who scores first. Gregory Adams now rushing to it, but Boyle is just going to take it himself. Estrada. Notho. Back to Aka. That cross was deflected. Headed by Letta. Hyde now has to get rid of it because Jamison is right on his trails. And Hyde is able to clear it before any danger. Estrada. They're just going to switch the field here. Boyle. Almost cross it and decides to just go back to his teammate Alex Estrada. Great one touch. Jamison spins around, but it's now going to be taken away. Now a one-touch pass and intended for Alex Floyd. Missile was intercepted. Aka. Notho. He's looking for options, but he's right now getting double teamed by Floyd, and he was getting double teamed there by Floyd and Bravo. It's going to go to play here, and they're going to need another ball. A lot of ball changes tonight. Just joining us, still a scoreless match here in Middle River, Maryland. Josh Sager, Donna Wallace, thrilled to have you along for the ride. Headed away, and now here's Jamison. And it's stolen away. Kreider now is going to get rid of it. Finds Gregory Adams. Out to John. He's got a defender on him and is not able to avoid that pressure. It's now going to be turned over. It's been a good game, though, so far. Not necessarily chippy, but a lot of scoring opportunities. Goalkeepers have been heavily involved tonight, as Boyle is about to be right now, and he's got to get it off because Adams was right there to pounce on any mistake. Given away, Guads, he lost control. Here's Jamison. He's got two men to support him, and Jaheim Jamison blew a tire. And instead, it's going to be a chance here. Ryan Kreider. His pass was blocked, and now it's intercepted. Out wide. Dunor. And that one is poked away, and Victor Bravo thought he got a throw in for Bowleys. Instead, it's one for Bridge. Coach Gay over here was not thrilled with how long it took Dunor to make a decision there. Tenay. Aka back to Boyle. Dunor was not able to bring it down. And it's going to be a throw in here for Bowleys. Yoakum finds Floyd. Almost had three men on him. And he'll just ground it right back to Hyde. Going to launch a deep ball. And I called Hyde at the top of this broadcast Captain Consistency. It's because he's the only goalkeeper that is on this roster for Bowleys. And the thing is, if he gets hurt or if he gets sent off, that's going to be a cause for major chaos here in Middle River. Here's Leonard Dunor with a few dubstep triples, and Yoakum clears it, but it's going to be now a corner kick, first of the night here for BridgeSports Club. It's going to be taken by Amar Narmouk, the Jordanian international. From the left side, in swinging ball is headed away by Copeland. It's though going to go out for another corner, second of the night, second straight corner. This time it's going to be taken by Jaheim Jamison. I think for a second they thought they were going to take it short, but that was not the eventual outcome. In swinging ball is headed away by one of the tall boys, Floyd, and a first-time volley by Wilfried Tenay is going to go wide. Lett almost provided some serious pressure there. And now a chance for Gregory Adams, who broke through, but Tongwa Aka is able to clean up the damage. And Adams and Aka are still fighting over here in this near corner, and that one's finally going to go off of Adams. It's going to be a throw-in coming up here for BridgeSports Club. Man, Gregory Adams throughout this season has just been an absolute pandemonium mastermind here in UPSL North. Not the greatest of decisions there by Wilfried Tenay, though, to clear that ball out. Bravo, excuse me, to Kreider. Lifts one up. Akil John is going to have to try to win the race here. He is not able to. It does go out of bounds for a goal kick. Sounds like a plane is going above us. I can't tell if that's what that is, or maybe a train. Jamison lays it off. Alhaji Lett could not get there. Austin Hyde is just going to take some time. He does have to get rid of it, though, after 8 seconds. And there he does. Stolen away there, Tyler Reed. Nice back heel, intended for John. Estrada now is going to take control for Bridge, and he gets it to Orlesi. You can hear, watch your back, and that's exactly what Victor Bravo just did there. Akil John, pass intended for his teammate Guaz, was instead taken over. Ooh, and a nasty challenge by Akil John. He is going to be painted yellow, our first yellow card of the night. Can't tell who that is that's down. Looks like that might be Natho there. Loic Natho, the Sandy Spring, Maryland native. And he is in some serious pain. The trainer is going to go out to go check on him. That was not the wisest of decisions there from Akil John, who provides a lot of speed here for this Bowleys athletic side. And now, with him on caution, he's going to have to be extremely careful, especially considering he is one of the more physical attacking threats here in UPSL DMV North. So an injury timeout here for a little bit. But yeah, this has been a pretty good game so far. Just joining us, a lot of shots on target. None of them have reached the back of the net. These are the two top teams in the DMV North Conference of the United Premier Soccer League, or UPSL. And the good news is, it looks like, is that Loic Natho has just gotten up and is able to walk on his own. So it looks like he will not need further medical attention. I'll always love to see that. So it will be a free kick taken by the aforementioned Natho, and we are underway for the start of for the restart. Aka goes back to his keeper. He's going to launch a long one that was intended for Wilfried Tenay, but instead it's just going to go out of bounds to nowhere in particular. Not though. Here's Jamison. Narmook. He's got a wide open Dunor here streaking down the right side, but it was a bit overcooked for him, and instead, the one enjoying that savory pass is going to be Austin Hyde. Launching a long one, and it's going to find Eric Wads. Ooh, and a pretty big collision there between Bravo and Aka. Oh, and now we've got an injured player down for BridgeSports Club. I do believe that is Brandon Tanyi down, and he's able to get back up in just a matter of seconds. Let is going to cross one now, out wide for Jaheim Jamison. Jamison was not able to get to that one, and it will be a throw in here for Bowleys. Throw-in is now taken. Here is Floyd. Taken down. No foul is committed there. Oh, and now they're going to call it. Bit of a delayed whistle there, but for Bowleys, it works to their benefit. Kreider is going to be the one to take the free kick here. It's looking like it's like basically right on the line right there, actually. Yeah, that's like literally right on the line. Through my binoculars, it might just be like maybe an inch or two off. Kreider is going to send a ball in, and a foul committed there by the forward, Eric Wads. So Boyle's going to send a bomb out to the center of the field. Narmook, he's going to get one to Alhaji Let, but instead Austin Hyde will be the one who sees it at his feet.
That's a good defense. That's what that is. That's an A1 defense right there. Yeah, you tell him, girl. You tell him, girl.
Floyd, spinorama, goes out wide. Yoakum in the corner, has Aka on him. The cross is palmed away by Boyle, and it's only going to go as far as Bravo. He is battling with Jamison, and now a foul committed by Victor Bravo. Actually, that was Benjamin Horgan, excuse me. Aka had Guads on him. Aka, nice one-touch pass from Dunor, is not able to be taken advantage of. Guads, he's surveying his options, goes out wide to Gregory Adams, who has evaded his roll from the center to the right side of the pitch. It's going to go out of play.
Ain't none down this side. Not today.
Aka, Narmook. And it's now gotten rid of by Natho.
Oh, sugar.
Ooh, Floyd taken down in the box. No penalty given.
What are you doing, Rob? Oh, it's going to get chippy, huh?
And it's going to be headed away by Yoakum. Here is Bravo. Quads. Got taken over by Notho. He's looking for lanes. Decides to just go back. And he's pickpocketed by Floyd, who is then tripped up. And now he is taken down by Huthman Orlesi. And a foul committed by the latter. Free kick coming up here for Bowleys Athletic. Things are getting a bit chippy here. Let's see how much longer this physicality and all these, say, mini scraps are gonna keep on going. Kreider with a long one. Did he hit that through the uprights? I mean, I know the Commanders right now are looking for a new kicker because Matt Gay did not have a good first 3 weeks of the season, but he started to turn things around last week against the Falcons. And I know the Ravens definitely don't need a new kicker because Tyler Loop has been killing it. It's another thing that we have seen, an NFL kicker being a former MLS player, Brandon Aubrey, and he's been absolutely killing it with the Dallas Cowboys, much to my chagrin as a Washington fan. Boyle is going to go out wide. Spins around. Spinning around is Jamison. Speed. Kills. He's going to cross one intended for Narmook. He finds Tanay instead. Tanay out wide, and it's going to be cleared away. Great defense by Victor Bravo to keep Bridge off the score sheet. And both of these goalkeepers tonight have been very much on their games, especially since these are, again, as I mentioned at the top of this, two of the highest scoring teams in the UPSL. Cross is palmed away by Hyde. Narmook gonna serve a ball into the box, and Hyde makes an easy two-handed catch. I'm surprised he hesitated there for a second because Hyde would have found a very clear opening as he's about to right now, but instead got away with one. Jamison out on the far side in a battle right now with Akil John, who has the one yellow in this match. Floyd. Looks like maybe the Bridge bench here wants a card because it looks like Floyd might have shoved off on Orlesi there. But no discipline has been awarded. Floyd gonna cross one in, and it's gonna go out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick coming up here for Jake Boyle. Given away now, and Adams has an open opportunity, and Adams! It's off the post and in! Gregory Adams, chaos creator. 1-0 to Bowleys Athletic. A massive turnover in the box, and BridgeSports Club is going to pay the brunt of it. That is the first goal Jake Boyle has given up in 3 matches, and only the third he's given up all season long. But Gregory Adams, that is a massive goal to put your team in front against the team that is right behind you, chasing your tail in the UPSL DMV North standings. So away we go as kickoff resumes play. Estrada, he's now got Adams, the goal scorer, on him. Gregory Adams has been having an absolutely stellar season. I don't know if it's been talked about enough when these matches have been covered for Bowleys Athletic. He has just been otherworldly this year. And a guy with his size might not be as intimidating, so to speak, but those kinds of players, that size, can usually be some of the best players in the world because of the fact that they're able to sneak through a lot of places. And speaking of which, Adams almost got 2-1 before Estrada clears it out of play and sends it over to Kenwood. But as somebody who can speak for myself in terms of being a short player, somebody who was short that played the sport, you can find a lot of ways to get past defenders. Oh, what a nice slide tackle there by Tyler Reed to keep it a possession for Bowleys. And a foul has now been called. This one goes against, I think it looks like that is against Oralesi, and it is. And a free kick in prime real estate coming up here for Bowleys Athletic. And getting set to take this free kick, we are going to find out. What I can tell, that is, from what I can see over here, that is Ryan Kreider standing over the ball. This is from a good, I'd say, 23 yards. Kreider into the gloves of Boyle. He really didn't even have to move there, the goalkeeper for Bridge. Aka finds Narmook, spins around and goes to switch the field. Instead, it's going to be cleared by Reed. Up in the air, a sky-scraping ball. Estrada. Notho. Lost it for a quick second. Saying that this is a foul committed. To keel John down. All right, the good news is that John is now standing up, but you gotta say, that is a costly turnover for Bridge to give up that 1 goal, especially with Greg Adams, a guy who has been known for pressuring this season. To give him that opportunity is just criminal. Kreider with the free kick. It's going to be cleared away. That is Notho. Ball launched in favor of Oralesi, and Hyde almost misplayed that, and now he's able to get rid of it, and it sends it into the stands. Brandon Tanyi almost really made Austin Hyde pay there. It's definitely starting to get a bit cooler here at Eastern Regional Park. Not much of a breeze. If there is, it's maybe just like 1 or 2 mile-per-hour winds, but that's it. So a corner coming up here for Bridge. Service into the box, and it's headed out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in instead for Bridge. Say Coach Mark Concordia is probably having a probably enjoying this so far. It might not be the cleanest soccer his team has played so far this season, but he can't be mad at the fact that they do have a lead. It's going to fall to the foot of Notho, and instead here's Narmook. He's pushed down, and no foul given. Tene centered one, but it's going to be cleared now, out of harm's way by Bravo. Jamison goes back to Orlesi. Jamison, I don't think he was expecting that pass because he's turned around quite quickly, and now he gives it away to Yoakum. Given away there. Notho, here's Jamison out wide. Tanyi. He is pickpocketed, and now Tanyi Orlesi wins it back for a sec. Here's Amar Narmook. He's looking for an option to shoot. Narmook. He got pulled, no call given. And it's going to be a throw-in coming up here for Bridge. Aka. Narmook. Out wide. Tene. Cleared away. Only got to Notho. And he is taken down and a foul given. Yellow card shown to Alex Floyd. Much to the arguments that he is trying to plead his case, but he is going to go into the book. First yellow of the night here for Bowleys, and now a free kick that is going to be taken probably around what is the 25-yard line if this was NFL football. So if you measure that right now, say this is a good maybe 33 yards from goal here. And the free kick will be taken by Amar Narmook. There is a wall for Bowleys. It's a three-man wall. Narmook is going to take it short. Gets the layoff from Jamison, and instead it's going to be hit into the Middle River sky. Out for a throw-in. I think they were trying to be a bit too creative there, and it did not work. Taken down, and a foul called there against Floyd again. He's got to be very careful now. You cannot afford to get a red card, especially against this Bridge team that is really good at scoring goals here. Narmook is going to take it again. This one is going to be a bit closer, but it's from a much less desirable angle. This is from, and by a bit closer, it's probably by like only 2 yards. So this is from 31. Narmook, he's going to try to cross one in. Hyde had to palm it away. The cross in by Dunor, and Hyde keeps it out. The shot by Alhaji Let is saved by Captain Consistency. I mean, that is just incredible work on set-piece defending. But the real hero of that is Austin Hyde from preventing any sort of goal-scoring threat to come out of that. Narmook spins around. Instead, that ball is blocked. Tanyi finds it open. Orlesi. Notho. Gonna go out wide. Wilfried Tene was pretty wide open. Tene cuts it back up against multiple defenders. Tene is gonna not get pushed off, and they are gonna call a throw in here. Looks like the Bridge coaches are not thrilled with how, in a way, there was a bit of selfish play there from Wilfried Tene. I think he wanted to play hero ball there. But in an instance like that, when you have a man that's like wide open on the right side, you've got to get that pass off to maybe set something up there. Floyd. He is fouled by Notho, who's really started to make his physical presence felt here tonight. Aka, that was a bit too far. Just about to reach the 45th minute. We will see how much stoppage time we are about to get. This has been quite the battle so far. 1-0 currently the score in favor of Bowleys Athletic on a really sloppy turnover. Aka is going to send one forward, headed by Copeland. And it's retaken by Brandon Tanyi. Out wide, Tene. One-touch pass intended for Dunor. And it's going to go out of play, and it's going to be a Bowleys throw-in. Yoakum throws it in. Floyd lost that aerial duel with Notho. Tanyi gets it back. Orlesi. And pushed down by Jamison there is Kreider. So how much stoppage time are we going to get here? Adams almost was able to get a chance there. Estrada was only able to get it out of there for just a split second. Retaken by Bravo. John spins around, but that might have been a bit too over-exaggerated. And now he's got a chance to turn on the afterburners. He does. He's going to have an opportunity, is looking for options. Lays it off. But a bit too much there intended for Tanyi. Aka has Guads on him, is going to just switch the field to Orlesi. Here's Tanyi. Switching the field, Tene keeps it in play. Aka, the former Maryland Bobcats teammates link up. And now a chance here, and he tried to step over. That is not going to help him at all. But man, that was probably one of the best attacking pieces that we have seen tonight from Bridge. Just now a matter of putting a shot on target there, but that was just absolutely beautiful. Headed away. Floyd puts it back into play. Ooh, and John shouted there like he was fouled. Nothing was given. And that is the end of the first half as the whistle blows. And as of right now, Bowleys Athletic currently holds a 1-0 lead thanks to a goal off of a turnover by Gregory Adams. But don't say this game isn't getting fun at all. This has been a very entertaining match so far here through 45 minutes. A lot of shooting opportunities, a lot of attack, lots of physicality, things you just love to see in a match like this here between 1 and 2 in the conference. When we come back, it will be the second half. We will see you after halftime. Back here at Eastern Regional Park, and probably the biggest match of the UPSL season, at least the regular season, that is. First place Bowleys Athletic currently leads BridgeSports Club 1-0 on a goal by Gregory Adams that was caused by a turnover, and a pretty costly one too, now that you look at it in retrospect. But they're not out of the BridgeSports Club is not out of it, and they are still trying to end the perfect season that Bowleys Athletic has still had at 6-0. Again, Josh Sager, Donna Wallace, we are so happy that you could join us and take some time out of your day to come watch some pretty good soccer here in the UPSL DMV North Conference. Bridges right now just trying to get themselves within a point of Bowleys Athletic for the within 1 point of Bowleys Athletic in the DMV North standings. Bowleys Athletic comes into this game with 18 points. BridgeSports Club currently has 13. And now that I'm realizing my math is wrong, yeah, they would be getting themselves within, from now that I think about it, they would try to get themselves within 2 points at the very most. Obviously can tell I'm not a math major, so apologies for my incorrect numbers there. But we are expecting a very good second half. It was very feisty to end the first half here at Eastern Regional Park. Bowleys Athletic is ready to go. We are just waiting for BridgeSports Club to get into their formation. No changes have been made to either side's lineups, so it will be the same 11s for both teams coming into this second half. It will be Bridge to kick us off, and we are just waiting for the whistle to begin this second 45 minutes. Will be Alhaji Let to kick us off here. The whistle blows, 45 minutes down, 45 to go. And immediately out of the gate, a ball crossed in towards, is intercepted by Akil John. It was intended to the left side for Wilfried Tanay. Loic Natho, excuse me. He's going to go to Estrada. Goes out to his captain, Oralesi. Tanyi. Launching a ball forward, and now the Jets are turned on for Alhaji Let. He's going to cross one in, and that one is just skied over by Jaheim Jamison. But that would have been a very electric start so far to begin this second half here in Middle River. I mean, that was absolutely an incredible setup there by Alhaji Let, the lone striker. But it was maybe a bit too much power put onto that ball by Jamison there to get when he got the final shot off, and as a result, it landed in between the uprights of the American football goalposts. Ooh. Pretty big challenge there. And now Aka, that's going to go off of Alex Floyd, and we do have a player down. That is the aforementioned Alex Floyd, who is already on a yellow card. One thing to note is that we do have 2 yellows in this game, one for each side. Floyd currently possesses the one for Bowleys Athletic, as we are possibly about to see a substitution here for Bowleys Athletic. And if that's the case, the player that would be coming on here is Jackson Sopa. That would imply some midfield help if Floyd is unable to continue, most likely. Aka looking for options. Natho. Pass to Tanya was intervened with. Adams intercepts. Here's Floyd, and he's going to find Guads, but the flag does come up, and Guads is going to take the shot, but the flag had already come up anyways. And now we have a free kick to come up here. Oh, actually, interesting. They called a free kick here. Kreider is standing over it, as is Yoakum. This is going to be from about a good 36 yards. Kreider is going to go for it. He's going to cross one. It's headed away by Estrada, and now cleared by Lett. He's going to find Narmuco. Not a good touch there. Jameson is able to re-help his teammate. Oh, good footwork here by Notho. Going to go out wide for Wilfried Tinne. Look for an option for Lett. Notho. So yeah, Sopa will be coming in. He is currently on the sideline. Tanyi. Aka. Notho. Looking for options. He's got two men on him. Instead is going to go out to the wide side. The cross comes in, and nobody was there. Narmuk, now it's regained by Tanyi, and he'll take a shot, and it's going to be an easy roller for Austin Hyde to pick up. Been a lively start, though, to this second half. We've already had two really good chances here for Bridge to start this half off. And I think that what that is telling Mark Concordia's team here for Bowleys Athletic that this Bridge team will not die easily. Tanyi, that was kind of a risky choice, but he does get it over to his teammate, Notho. Estrada. Here's Orlesi, has to get around. He does get around Akil John, and now he gets past Victor Bravo. Lays it off. Here's Wilfried Tinne now. And Austin Hyde. Oh! I think he let it go through his legs. A little bit of trickery there from the goalkeeper for Bowleys Athletic. And now Bowleys is going to make a sub. Sopa is on, and Floyd is done for the night. Alex Floyd, who has been a physical presence all night, but he also has that yellow card that he gained back in the first half, so you don't want to risk anything here. So as a result, Sopa comes in. Sopa, the Rising Sun Maryland native from Washington College. A lot of these players on Bowleys Athletic went to that school in Western Maryland. Foul called, by the way, against Bowleys as I was speaking there for a sec. But yeah, a lot of players here went to that school, Washington College. That includes players, for example, like Sopa. Harrison Malone is a member of this Bowleys team that went to that school. Will Zach Urbanski as well. Ben Horgan, who's on the midfield tonight. Greg Adams is another player who went to Washington College, as is this is Eric Wads, the Washington, D.C. native. Notho. Tanyi, he finds Jameson. He's going to have a go, and it's spilled, but no one was able to get there. It will be looks like it will be a throw-in coming up here. Narmuk is going to spin around, and that one's going to go wide. Like a bullet out of a gun there on that shot by Narmuk, even though it was not on target. Yeah, a lot of players on this team from Bowleys Athletic coming from Maryland colleges. You've got Washington College, McDaniel, which is a few miles to the west of here. Here's Cecil College to the east of this town of Middle River. We'll just see some pretty good, decent, Salisbury University I've got on my roster. A few also CCBCs, Community College of Baltimore County. Whether that be Catonsville or Essex, you'll find them. Here's Oraleith. And the Nigerian Oralesi, he draws a foul. Aka gonna cross one. That was in the direction of Tene, but it was gonna land nowhere in particular. And then on the other side, by the way, you've got a lot of players that went to Montgomery College, which is in Rockville. But you got a pretty good amount of players from that school that are on this BridgeSports Club team, and we're going to have another substitution coming in. So in a few moments here, Brandon Texador will be coming in here for Bowleys Athletic, the native of Northeast Maryland. No, that I'm not talking about a geographical region for those of you who are not familiar with this state. Northeast is the name of a town in Cecil County, which is to the east here of the Baltimore area. Foul is called. And this one is going to go against Bridge. Actually, now I tell a lie. We did have one sub come on for Bridge earlier. That is Abdul Latif Anunku, a forward here. He must be on for Alhaji Let, because I have not seen Let on this entire half. So my apologies for the confusion. Speaking of that, Anunku has to battle with Stephen Copeland, who has quietly had a very good night on the back line tonight for this Bowleys athletic side. Bridge will not go away. A nice push for Jamison. No foul called. And it's going to be out of play for a throw-in. Long throw-in coming here. Cleared away only as far as Jamison, and now Greg Adams has to get rid of it. He does. Guads is going to streak down, and it's going to be a throw-in for Bridge. Quick one taken by Aka. He's going to find Huthman Oralesi. Tanyi. Or excuse me, that was not. And Oralesi goes back to his keeper, and his coaching staff is not satisfied with that move. Ball is just going to be swallowed whole by Austin Hyde. I am going to tell you this right now. The way the lighting is here at the stadium, it's going to be a bit harder because you can see a little bit of a dense fog right now, especially on this right-hand side of your screen. So it's going to be maybe visibility might be a little bit of a tougher factor here as we get later into this game. And now here is Anuku off the bench. What a save by Hyde! Austin Hyde diving down and is able to clear it away with the shin. But Abdul Latif Anuku with the best chance of the night for Bridge SC, and now another opportunity, and this one is now foiled and cleared out of harm's way. But man, Bridge is really starting to apply some pressure here against Bowleys Athletic. Oralesi. Look for Jamison. Instead, it's going to find Sopa, or Texador, excuse me. We're about to reach the 58th minute. Estrada is able to get ahead to it, and now it is cleared away by Tongwa Aka. Oh, great slide tackle, and that was completely clean too, and a chance here on a breakaway, and it's now going to be stopped by Stephen Copeland. Man, things are getting really opened up here at Eastern Regional Park. So a spot kick, actually, is about to take place, and it's going to go in favor. Actually, my bad, excuse me. It's just a throw-in. In favor of Bridge, and they're going to go back to Estrada. Switching the field to Huthman Orlesi, the Nigerian. Estrada. Here's Tanyi. Orlesi, nice little back heel touch. Tanyi. Gonna launch a long cross in the direction of Anunku, and it's over Anunku's head, the native of Togo from St. Mary's College of Maryland. But don't be shocked tonight, based on how often they are getting into the box right now, if Bridge Sports Club is able to get something off here. And if they are able to get a goal tonight, because the way that these two teams are going right now, there is no chance this thing ends in a 1-0 final. Boyle has to get rid of it, does. Deposits it into the head of Anunku. Jameson lost a battle, instead is now going to just get it back to Boyle. Aka, here's Estrada. Orlesi once again down the left side. And it's going to be a throw in here. Texador in a battle with Tenay. And Brandon Texador was the winner of that battle. Sopa to take, or excuse me, Reed to take. Into the chest of Adams, and he fouls Orlesi there with a high boot. During halftime, I think it was safe to say we could hear a very animated Coach Mo Gay for Bridge Sports Club. He was telling his team that they've got to start doing things instead of thinking of what they want to do. Estrada. Aka. Or Natho, excuse me. He's going to send one long and forward. Sopa. Ooh, Adams. Lost a pretty big duel there. Tanyi. Orlesi. Just a lot of possession right now. Heavily favoring Bridge over the last few minutes. Orlesi found Jameson. Oh, he tried to be a bit too finesse there. And instead, it works against him. Tyler Reed is just going to clear it, but it's only going to go as far as Alex Estrada. Natho. Out wide, Aka. And a throw in here for Bridge. Switching the field for Orlesi, and it looks like it caught Bowleys off guard just a bit for a second there, but Orlesi decided to hold on to it for too long, and as a result, it allows Bowleys players to switch their sides of the field. Cleared by Kreider. Here's Estrada. Narmook. Trying to get it to Estrada, intercepted, and now a pass is intercepted by Natho. Here's Wilfrey today, crossing one in. Hyde got there before Anunku. Ooh, that might have hit Narmook's hand, but I wonder if they probably wouldn't have called that anyways because it was a natural hand position. Reed. Bravo. Give it away. Here's Jamison. Pass was a bit soft, but it worked for him. Anuku gets it back to Jaheim Jamison, but it's going to be right into the body of Christopher Yoakum. Oh, that is El Hadji. And Aka with the foul, and are we going to see a card here? No, we will not, towards Tongwa Aka. Approaching the 65th minute. Still a one-score game. That came back in the around the 30-ish minute mark after a turnover by Gregory Adams. Or a turnover that was caused by Gregory Adams, found the back of the net. It's going to go out of play and right into the foot of Coach Concordia, who doesn't say that the coaches still have some talent left. Notho escaped, but not a full Houdini act as Bravo was able to stop him. Oh, and a foul there that is committed there. Trying to figure out who that is. That might have been Aka who committed that foul. Tanyi, ooh, not a great place to turn the ball over. Texador. Nice moves, but a bit too lazy on that pass. Tene now has to get rid of it. He's got two players from Bowleys on him. And now it's somewhat cleared by Orlesi, and finally for Bridge, it is deposited away. And we will have a sub coming on now for Bridge, their second of the night. This sees Elliot Hodges coming in. And we shall find out who he will be coming in for in just a moment. Orlesi. He's got a wide open Tene on his left side and instead decided to just go back into traffic. And his coaches, Huthman Orlesi's coaches, are letting him have it. Estrada goes out wide to Tene. Oh, really nicely done with the rainbow. Wilfried Tene got around. Not completely cleared. Anuku had a chance. And Orlesi beats Bravo to the ball. Ooh. And that is a handball committed by Jackson Sopa. So Elliot Hodges will now be coming on. And that is the end of the night for Wilfried Tene. He's had a pretty respectable night when he's had the chance to get on the ball tonight, which has been a rarity, at least in the second half. This will be Amar Narmouk to take it. He's going to launch an in-swinging ball that is headed into the air. And now cleared away by Gregory Adams, but Jake Boyle's the only one in his defensive zone. And that one was given away now for Bowleys. Boyle's got to get back in his own net. Eric Watts crossing. Here is Texador. He lays it off, and what a save, Boyle! Greg Gregory Adams had a wide open net, and Jake Boyle just came up huge for his for the visiting side. When I said that he was death to all shots on target, I definitely meant it. Because that thing was destined for the net, but Jake Boyle with the agility, I don't even know what agility that is, but that is just an incredible save to keep his team in the game. Here comes an in-swinging cross, and now Boyle palms it away. Guads was not able to get it cleanly. Here's another cross. That one's going to sail wide.
Quickly, Jake, hurry up, Jake. Alex, go and open up. Alex, top for the ball, Alex. Carry. Go, Brandon.
But wow. Pardon me for being speechless. That save was just incredible. I mean, that's got to be one of the saves of the year here in the UPSL. The fact that he was able to get to that after being so far out of the net. I'll get back to my thought in just a second. Jaheim Jamison spins around, finds Amar Narmouk. And now that play, any chance of that developing will remain undeveloped. Notho. It's becoming a massive traffic jam here in the center of the field right now, and you got to wonder if this is going to do anything. Right now, here's Gregory Adams. Can he atone for his sins? And no, he cannot. And he throws Estrada down, no foul. And now a really nice slide tackle. I believe that was Loic Notho. I believe that was Huthman Oralesi who just very much saved the day. Elliot Hodges got tackled there by Sopa, and Boyle is going to be able to easily haul that one in. And now, long kick there by the right mid. And Horgan is going to just go out of play. I think it's very understated. I don't know how much I'm understating this. The goalies tonight, minus the one mistake by Boyle back in the first half that allowed the goal to come in, have been absolutely excellent tonight. I would be giving these guys both A+ if I was their grade school teacher, but I'm not one of those. So now we've got 19 plus stoppage left. But this thing has been so action-packed and so fast-paced, I'm not even able to get a breath in. Tanyi. Backheel pass from Notho is going to find the foot of Alhaji Letso. Apologies to me. He is still on the field. I'm trying to figure out who was taken off. We also are going to have another substitute coming on now in just a moment for Bridge, and that is going to be number 15, which is Boubacar Sissoko. This suggests that they are going to be adding some more midfield presence. Oralesi. Hodges. Trying to lay it off for Narmouk. Oh, and given away. Amar Narmouk has a chance. Narmouk hits it into the foot of Stephen Copeland. And it's going to be a corner kick coming up for BridgeSports Club, who has been absolutely on the front foot for this entire second half. Corner coming up. It will be taken by Narmouk. I wouldn't be surprised to see if... Actually, no, it will not be Narmouk, because he's the one coming off right now. He's not coming off, but it will be Alhaji Let to take this corner kick from the near side. Here comes an in-swinging ball, headed, and it's wide. It's going to go out for a goal kick. And based on the reaction from the Bridge bench, they thought that was a sure second corner coming in. And now it will be Boubacar Sissoko coming on. So that will be the end of the night. We will find out in just a sec. That will be the end of the night for Jaheim Jamison. So a long, long goal kick from Hyde. Almost got to Guaz's head. And a foul called against Bowleys. Estrada finds Orlesi. Found an open opportunity there with Unku, and oh my, that is not the opportunity you want to pass up there if you're Boubacar Sissoko. That was an absolutely perfect cross that was overran there, I think, by Alhaji Let. I mean, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect cross there if you wanted to set up quite possibly one of your best chances of scoring tonight and equalizing here in this match. Orlesi, they're still going to try with this left side. Hodges. Orlesi. Back to the captain. Going to find Narmouk, who's going to have a go, and it's going to go wide. Oh, it actually took a deflection, it says our center referee, and we will be having another corner kick coming up. Let once again to take. In swinging ball is headed wide. Goal kick. I think the one that won that aerial duel might have been Alex Estrada there for a quick sec. Definitely has gotten much chillier here in Middle River. Hope that you are cooped up maybe in a warm place watching this right now. It is 64 degrees right now with a slight breeze. Is going to get into the 50s around here later tonight. So hopefully you do have your sweatshirts and hoodies and any sort of warm pants. That ends your meteorological minute. It's 15 minutes plus stoppage left. Bridge has to get something on here if they want to get at least one valuable point here on this road trip, and they might have a chance here. Let with the cross in, and it's going to be headed off the post and in! It's the substitute, Elliot Hodges! And we are level in minute 77! Man, the super sub is going to come up huge for this Bridge team. And right now, Bowleys' perfect season is in jeopardy because if they don't get a win here, they will have their first non-win all season in their 7th match. Austin Hyde did everything he could there, but the back line did not come up huge for them when he needed it most. And the coverage there, I think, from Kreider was a bit criminal because it was way too early. And now Bridge has all the momentum. Tanyi. Gonna go out wide to the goal scorer, Hodges. And he got past Jackson Sopa. He's gonna try a back-heeled cross. Left it in. That ball went off the hand, and it is not given. Things are getting crazy here at Eastern Regional Park. I don't know if you can feel it at home or watching at home, but man, it is starting to get really tense here. I mean, from the way it looked live, that thing certainly hit the hand, but our referee is not going to call it. But it will be now another set-piece opportunity and another one from a corner. But I thought I don't know if it was just me, but it definitely looked like it might have hit the hand of Christopher Yoakum there. He is lucky to get away with that. So a corner to be taken here. This is going to be Alex Estrada over it. He's got an open Elliot Hodges over in the backfield. He's going to instead just go for an in-swinging ball. Aka is not able to win that duel with Sopa. Tyler Reed now. Quads was not able to control that cleanly. It will be a throw-in, though, for Bowleys. We're going to have another substitution coming in just a second for BridgeSports Club. That would mean coming into this match would be number 14, which on my roster would indicate we will be seeing the entrance. Or excuse me, of number 4, which would indicate that we have the entrance of Akeith Butler. We will also see number 20 coming on in just a second for this Bowleys athletics side, and that would mean that means we will be introduced tonight. Say hello to Christian Barnes, the defenseman. So that is the end of the night for Victor Bravo. Oh, and we're going to actually have 2 subs coming on for Bridge tonight. For right now. Because this will also see the introduction of Ryan Lewis into this game. So that's also the say night to Tongwa Aka. And we will find out in just a sec who the second sub is for. Kreider. Here's Sopa now, and he just got beat to it, but it's going to be offside anyway. Free kick coming up. 10 minutes to go in what has been an incredibly exciting match tonight. The fog is starting to pick up a bit, or that might just be steam from the moisture here at the stadium. It is definitely a bit of a dew point. Great backheel pass there by Sissoko, but it could not be picked up. This match, if you want to talk about open up matches, this is one. These 2 teams have some big games coming up down the stretch because the UPSL season will be finishing in just a couple of weeks. And I mean, if you want to talk about the biggest matches that we've had this season, this has to be in one of the top ones here in the DMV North. Pickpocketed away there. Hodges finds an option. Oh, great tackle there by Natho. Sissoko trying to get one to Anunku, and it's going to be taken away. Sopa. Copeland. Out to Eric Watts. And he's going to get one for Adams. Adams is going to turn off the afterburners. And it's now cleared away off the body. Of number 16 for Bridge, one of the players who just came on, and Ryan Lewis. So if you look at the remaining schedules, these 2 teams each have 2 matches left. Both matches for Bowleys will be on the road. They've got Moco 1776 and the Maryland Bobcats, which is a match that I plan to be commentating on as well. Meanwhile, Bridge Sports Club, they've got a pretty big docket on their pretty big docket for themselves. They are going to be at home against MSI Pro, and then they've got to visit GVCS Broadford. Now a free kick in prime opportunity in a prime real estate location coming up for Bridge. Could this be the moment they take the lead? We are in the 84th minute. Got 3 players standing on there. Narmook is one of them. Looks like the other 2 would be Hodges, and I can't tell the third one right now. Well, now Hodges has decided to vacate the premises. This looks like it will be Loic Notho to take it. Notho's had a really nice night tonight. He'll serve in a light cross, and it's going to be headed wide, and it will be a goal kick. Definitely see the moisture is definitely starting to show in the air. I don't know if you will be able to see it yet, but once we turn over to the other side of the camera, like right now, you're going to see there's going to be a lot of moisture right now that is in the air that is definitely being shown in the light because of the dew point around here. Very steamy. Kind of a symbol of this match, too, because of how chippy it's gotten. Turned over. Gregory Adams pushed down, and now a chance. Here's Texador. We've already seen 1 goal by substitute. Will we have another? Brandon Texador. It's Brandon versus Brandon because Tanyi is the one defending him. They're stuck in the corner, and Tanyi is going to be able to get it off of Texador. And now they're going to call a throw-in because it looks like there was some time wasting involved. And it looks like Huthman Orlesi is lucky to not see a card there. We do have a player down right now. That is Brandon Tanyi. We are going to see one more player, it looks like, for Bridge about to come on. So Tanyi is done for the night because he is down for a bit, and this is going to be the final sub of the night, and that is Muhammad Maleh Salah. Three minutes plus stoppage left. Will one of these teams find a winner? Hodges was locked in a battle, got taken down by Reed, and it's going to go off the body of Saleh. Bit too hasty, I think, a bit on that pass there for just a quick sec. Oh, and now a chance here. Orlesi, and now having to turn on the afterburners is Sissoko, but Hyde sends a really, really sky-scraping ball into the air. Hodges lays one off, and now a chance for a new kill. Impeded by Stephen Copeland, who's had a terrific night here in the back line. Long send there. Foul called against Bridge. So a free kick coming up here with just a few more minutes to go. And by a few more, I mean we are about just 1 minute left plus stoppage. This game went by quickly, and you know, it's one of those games that has that quick feeling because of just how chippy and how many shots there have been tonight. Oh, right into the body on the shot from Gregory Adams, and a chance on a breakaway here. Can they get something on a counter? Oh, too lazy of a pass. And now Adams could maybe make Boyle pay. Boyle will be the one who is able to take that ball in. Hodges, back to Saleh. And Orlesi taken down. Foul called against Texador. Right now, though, it's a perfect season in jeopardy for Bowleys Athletic. Orlesi's pass was intended for Let, and it went way out. Here comes a long cross in, and it went into the above the side. We will see one more substitute coming on for Bowleys Athletic. This looks like it's going to be it will be Gregory Adams's. It won't be Gregory Adams, but it will be another Adams. I think right now they might want to try getting an attacking threat on here, Bowleys. Oh, Gregory Adams now has a chance, but he's beaten to it by Ryan Lewis, who is going to just clean the destruction. Yep, Daniel Adams will be coming on, and he will be replacing Eric Wads, who's had a very quiet night uncharacteristically. He's been one of the top scorers this season for Bowleys Athletic. Let's see how much stoppage there is, though, because there hasn't been many stoppages here in the second half. Maybe just one or two. One for the goal and one for an injury. The ref, I think, just pointed 4 minutes of stoppage for me. Not a great turnover. Turns around, Elliot Hodges. Orlesi has to get rid of it, and Nanunka, who is not fouled, says the referee. Long throw in there. Almost was a high boot there from Texador, and a handball called. It'll be Ryan Lewis to take this free kick. From what I understand, we've got about maybe just over a minute left of stoppage, depending on anything happening here. Hyde is going to just regain possession here. Out wide, Hodges. Is this the final opportunity for Bridge? Tried to juke a few too many. Orlesi regains possession. And the header by Anunku was a bit too soft. Oh, Ryan Lewis with a nice slide tackle to stop any sort of forward progress there from Gregory Adams. think right now, if you're the Bowleys athletic squad, a draw is going to be satisfactory enough. But for Bridge, they want to win this. They really want to put a dent into the standings. That was an odd throw in there by Tyler Reed. They're just going to let it go out of play. Waiting for a whistle any moment. Cleared away by Orlesi. In the air, high, and miscontrolled by Alhaji Let, but regained possession. Oh, massive collision there. And we are going to see a yellow card awarded to Tyler Reed on that really harsh tackle. I believe that is Loic Natho down. Yes, it is. And he's able to get up, but now this might be the final opportunity of the game. This might be the chance, the last chance for Bridge to steal 3 points here in Middle River. The free kick taker, it looks like, is going to be will be Amar Narmouk. This is going to be from about, I'd say, a good 29 yards. Whistle blows. Narmouk. He's going to cross one in. It's headed away. And now it's cleared out. And that is how this match comes to an end. But what a thrilling ending. And what a really good game that we had here tonight. Final score 1-1 on goals from Gregory Adams and Elliot Hodges, who came off the bench to get that equalizing goal. But Bowleys Athletic, perfect. No more. Their season will not finish 9-0 as they, I think, would have hoped for. Or, excuse me, 8-0 as I think they would have hoped for. But this is no, I was right, 9-0. That was an incredibly great run to start the season. But BridgeSports Club just would not go down without a fight, and they proved it with this result tonight. Well, looking at the upcoming schedule for this upcoming week, you've got some pretty good stuff happening in the DMV North. As we said, Bowleys Athletic, they are going to be on the road for the rest of the season. They will play Moco 1776 next weekend, and BridgeSports Club will be at home. They will be hosting MSI Pro next week. We've got a bunch of other games that will be happening around the league in the UPSL. DMV North. And as I pull those up, some other pretty big ones that we will be having soon will include matches. My apologies, looking at the UPSL website. We've got some other really good games coming up, though. Oh, I can guarantee you that, and you will be able to catch a lot of them right here on DMV Sports Media. But that is going to do it for us here from Middle River, Maryland. BridgeSports Club and Bowleys Athletic are going to finish the night level at 1 apiece. So for my cameraman,